don't know that specific day, but it was the summer of 2012. I just had my second surgery on my ankle, and I was sitting on like this makeshift couch in my living room in Charlotte, and me and my wife. It was just me and my wife in the room, and I don't think she ever heard me doubt myself or doubt the process of coming back from an injury, because I was such an optimistic person. I always see the glass half full. But in that moment, it really tested my kind of mental strength to get through the dog days of a second summer of rehab and not really know where the end was going to be. You always wonder, again, like what we just talked about, you're chasing greatness, you want to be great, but the one thing I couldn't control was my health in terms of my ankles. And she gave me that one line of like don't forget who you are. That kind of kept me focused on that mission. And 2 years later, or almost 3 years later, I'm back on the court winning the championship. And so that moment right there was kind of like the lowest of lows, and it was kind of only up from there.
I have two moments. Foi my back em World Cup, que foi momento onde eu estava num sonho, que era jogar a Copa do Mundo, e você vê assim, saindo de um sonho porque você machucou. Então ali acho que pra mim tinha acabado tudo. Eu falei, será que eu vou conseguir voltar a jogar futebol? Será que eu vou conseguir? E ali meus familiares, meus amigos que foram importantes para mim naquele momento, de me reerguer, de estar comigo, de estar perto e me fazer dar a volta por cima. E o outro momento foi agora, que eu tive a minha primeira operação, que foi do pé, que também estava próximo a jogar uma Copa do Mundo e onde eu não me via jogando, e meus familiares, minha namorada, meus amigos foi onde ficaram junto comigo e me fizeram acreditar no meu sonho, me fizeram acreditar que eu poderia chegar numa Copa do Mundo e disputar novamente. Acho que esses dois momentos são importantes para mim.
Our oldest is 6, 3, and then 2 months old.
2 months.
Yeah. So I finally got that. Every 3 years. We're done now. Every 3 years, we're done. Every 3 years, but yeah, 2 girls and a boy, so I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm happy. I tell you, as dads, you have probably countless stories. Every day is something funny. The funnier story, I guess, that's the most consistent, even to this day, with my oldest daughter, Riley. She's 6 now. She had a thing where when she saw me in regular clothes, she called me either Daddy or Stephen. Or sorry, she called me Daddy, but then when I put the jersey on, I was always Stephen Curry, number 30. Like, there's a clear distinction between me wearing a jersey and playing basketball versus me just in my street clothes or at the house. And she called me by different names. And that was the point where I realized, like, they notice everything about you, and you can't sneak anything by them. So for her to kind of differentiate, I only say it's like a fan's perspective, but almost just like that Warrior jersey with number 30, that's Stephen Curry, and he's a different character, a different person than Daddy is without.
As the idol and father is me too. Meu filho na escola, ele estava na escola com os amigos e estava passando um comercial na TV. Se não me engano, era o jogo do Brasil. Aí passou eu. Aí ele falou assim, meu pai. Aí o menino falou assim, não é seu pai. Ele falou assim, não, é meu pai. Ele, não, seu pai não pode ser o Neymar. Ele, não, é meu pai. E meio que começou uma discussão entre os dois, que foi levado, óbvio, para a professora meio que conversou. E aí ele ficou meio que triste, né? Porque ninguém acreditou que eu era o pai dele.
You know how many kids are probably saying the same thing in their schools, like, yeah, that's my dad, Neymar. Like, yeah, I'm sure it is.